Covered. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, guys, please, this space is for us to have a very, very beautiful interaction. Okay, we are not live streaming. The live stream is over and over. Okay, it ended just a few minutes ago. We are here to talk about it. I'm here to narrate the whole gist, to review and recap. Now, in tonight's episode, we were looking at Victory and Gigi Jasmine situation. Anyway, let me tell you guys, tomorrow I'm going to be dropping the updates, like, okay, in a non-form video, but let's just have an interaction. Let's talk, guys. So tonight it was Victory, Gigi Jasmine. We had Justin J Sultana. I know I had talked to you guys about it earlier with the whole Joanna caught in the midst of the whole Victory, Gigi Jasmine and Sultana. Now we still have Justin J Sultana, the whole kola dede situation. Like, guys, this night is really a little bit chaotic, but I could tell you guys it was very entertaining for me. I literally enjoyed every part of it. Now let's take it from the beginning. I'm so sorry that today they didn't play clips for us to see, the receipts and all that happened in the house. No, Ebuka just delved into, because he knew it was really going to be messy. So he didn't bother playing clips. That would take most of the time. And even they exceeded the time. I think they stopped at 5 minutes past 11. So guys, Victory came defending himself. In fact, Victory was saying it. Guys, if you're just joining me, don't forget to tap on your screen to like. Honestly, I almost shedded tears for Gigi Jasmine. You know, when a guy is telling you, like, I told you I like this person, oh my goodness. And Victory was saying he came into the house, that he made mention to some guys. He told some guys that I like this girl, I like this person. So he was just like exploring. So when he got locked in with Gigi Jasmine, Gigi was pushing things too fast, and he didn't really want it at that pace. Yeah, he didn't want it at that pace because he knew he also liked Sultana, he also liked Joanna. He was just enjoying the three ladies and their vibes. But it seems Gigi was pushing things very far, and he felt like, okay, I don't think I'm feeling this energy anymore. Let me tone it down. And he did. According to him, he said he told Gigi Jasmine what he felt for Sultana and Joanna. But Gigi Jasmine said he never did that. In fact, she got to hear about it from Culture, when Culture mentioned that, oh, Victory likes Salty and all of that. We saw how everything happened in the house. And he claimed to like Gigi Jasmine. She's intelligent, she's beautiful. But then at some point, it wasn't like he wasn't feeling the vibe. He wasn't feeling the energy, and he needed to, like, okay, let me just take my time, see if there are other people. Guys, it turned out very messy between the both of them. One thing is to be in a relationship. If it's not working out, just move on. Everybody be cordial. I can see it. My hello, hi, Derry, what's up? That's just it. But when all these things ends up in a messy fight, messy altercation, calling names and all of that, oh my goodness. Now, they had continued, because I remember that when Victory got evicted, he was asked, I think on stage or something, and he said he was going to continue with Joanna after the house. But it seemed both of them got evicted on the same day, and according to Victory, they ended up in the same room the night they got evicted. And guess what? Things happened. So from there, they connected again, started again. But according to this young man, he said, I think Gigi had invited him to his Snap or whatever, let them talk on Snap, and he checked her out on Snap, and the things he saw was like, words. Man, this baby is effing around. I can't be with this kind of person who is, in fact, the way Victory described it, he said that Gigi likes everything that has a D. You can imagine that. So the whole thing got him pissed, and he felt like, no, I don't think I want to be with this person. And he blocked her, because he was like, what? How can my girl be like this on Snap? Guys, we don't know what he saw, and he didn't show us. Previously, we used to have people come with their phones, come with their something. They say, okay, look at what I saw, or they'll just put it on the screen. Maybe what they got from social media, they'll just put it on the screen. But according to Victory, he wanted to, like, okay, let's still explore it outside of the house. But Gigi Jasmine, Gigi is always very delusional. Yes, because she would have read the energy in week one. In week, there is no way you would tell me that just 7 days is enough for you to like conclude, oh, I like this person. You were already thinking about marriage, wedding in week one. Week one. Yeah, both of you got along. It was just a 3 day stuff, 3 days, 4 days, and the energy was like mm, but Gigi Jasmine didn't read the energy. She still kept on feeding her delusion, and the young man said he needed to explore. Now he had told Sultana that he likes her, he want to marry her, but he debunked it. He said he never said it. But Sultana said it with her full chest that you came to me, you told me that, and I shut you down. And I think he never said it again, but he still kept on like, babe, have fun, what of that thing I told you. But as for Joanna, that he likes Joanna, but when he came out of the house, he didn't really want to, he wasn't really feeling Joanna anymore. He didn't really want to push, the whole thing with Joanna. But as for Gigi Jasmine, he would have loved to be there, but the things he saw, I don't know, maybe he was looking for something that he would lay his fingers on and say, okay, this was making me sneak out of the relationship. Probably he just wanted to leave. Okay. But according to Gigi Jasmine, I think after he blocked her, she also blocked him. But he was not trying to get to her through people using Dambuskid, Kaikumi. And when it was time for her birthday, he had the conversation with Ruboy, and Ruboy was like, bro, you need to send her a happy birthday message and all, because you guys were friends before, so there is no point being enemies. And he did that. Like, it wasn't his will, but because he was advised to. Guys, oh my goodness, it was mercy. Do you know that the teaser you guys saw that we were thinking, oh, Sultana and Jason J were actually, theirs were actually on a low hit, like not very low hit, let me say medium hit. But you see that of Gigi Jasmine and Victory. Oh my goodness, it was a heated argument. Name calling, you're stupid, you're a fucking AWS. Oh my, sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. YouTube, oh my goodness. You are effing AWS, BITCH, all of that name calling, you F around, you do this, you do that. At the point, I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry for Gigi Jasmine. I know that, yeah, it's one thing to like someone. It's one thing to like Victory. Victory is likable. He's a handsome guy. Fine. It's one thing to like someone. But you have to read the energy. You also need to be reciprocated. When the energy is low, you too go low. When the energy comes up, that's the way it works. Matching aura, matching energy. If the energy is there, fine. Let's do this. If the energy has gone down, but one thing is that I think Gigi got so carried away. Yeah, she really liked Victory so much that she was so blind to all of the things happening in the house. And even when the guy left that scenario, she was still there all by herself. So when she heard or got to find out that, oh, he was actually wooing Sultana, he actually liked Sultana, and she got pissed. But according to Victory was saying that he told her that, look, that when he came to the house, he was telling people, I like this person. Like, so he told Gigi Jasmine he liked Sultana and Joanna. And for him, he said for him, he felt like anything you're doing in the house is a strategy. This is one thing I keep telling people. That is when you guys come to tell me, it seems sometimes you're a sheeper, but you don't believe in a sheep. This was how people were feeding their, will I call it their illusion or their delusion this time around. Oh, I like them. They like each other. Forget about it. This is Big Brother's house. Nothing is real in that house. Nothing is real in that house because I expected everything happening tonight. Honestly, that of Jason J and Sultana, it was when I saw the teaser, I was like, okay, fine. I really would want to know what's, but theirs wasn't really as, magnified as that of Victory and Gigi Jasmine. You could tell when a guy is pissed. You could tell when a guy want to F you up. Like, he really wanted to. Why? Not because he didn't like her, but because he said what she's doing on Snap. And DJ Jasmine claiming that she's a DJ. Guys, don't forget to double tap on your screen. Don't forget to like the live stream. DJ Jasmine was claiming that she is a DJ, and so all of the things he's seeing is part of her job. And he was like, so if you're a DJ, you should be effing around and all of that. So I guess those things actually got him pissed, because the truth remains that for Victory, he was just having fun in the house. He was just exploring. You're in a place, you see lots of cheese. Like, I don't even know who I like. Okay, fine. These are the three people I feel like I can want in my circle. And he just want to be cool and friends with the three of them. So when he felt like, okay, Gigi was pushing it too far, I said, I actually like this person. Actually, and yeah, he has the time to explore. He's not really ready for commitment, so he can still explore. But then, according to Gigi, she was not aware of that whole situation. And being that both of them, one thing, this one is a quiet bomb, this one is a quiet bomb. So I feel like Gigi felt, okay, this is my brother, he's got my back, I know we are going to work out well, and all of that, and all of that. So she got carried away with all of it, and thinking that, okay, fine, he's not going to disappoint me, he's not going to stain my white. But guys, I'm so sorry that it happened. He actually stained your white. And for him, he said he wasn't feeling it, and he was just in week 1. He wasn't feeling it, so he just removed himself from the situation and still tried to be friends with you. So after both of them got evicted, I remember on stage he was saying, oh, he's going to, when he was asked, who are you going to continue with outside of the house? He said Joanna, but it seems that didn't happen anymore. It seems it didn't happen. So I think he got evicted before DJ Jasmine. I can remember that night that he got evicted. And you guys know I think Chris, who was asking him, I think it was Ibuka or something, who are you going to do? He said Joanna. So after that, they came back to the house and Gigi was evicted. So both of them being evicted, you guys know they are still in Biggie's hotel room until after media rounds. So they ended up in one room. So I blame Gigi Jasmine for everything, because you felt the energy was off, and according to him, he has boldly told you you like this person, and you claiming that Sultana is my friend, so how can you still like my friend and all of that? Then you still ended up with him in the same room, baby girl. No way, no way, no way. You didn't do well. And after that, okay, fine. You guys, the reconnection, and you started talking, you started doing your things, and I think he started seeing things that didn't really resonate with him, and he felt like, no, I can't. And you guys should know that Victory is a player. Players know they like me, their babe they play. Victory now correct Baba player. He's an Akwa Ibomite. He's an Akwa Ibom guy. They too like women, and if you're his person, he doesn't even want to see you with another person, but he wants to like explore. Yeah, he wants to be friends with all the ladies, but you, now only him you go to talk to, not talk to any other person. Yes, that's how guys like that behave. So according to him, I don't know if it's just like a way for him to leave that WhatsApp group called whatever it is he has with her. But according to him, that the things he saw really put him off, and he was like, no, I can't be here with this person doing all of this. So he went ahead to block her, because according to Jasmine, they were cool, they were talking. So all of a sudden he just blocked her without saying a word. So he said it, and he said he didn't want to push it further because he didn't really want to embarrass her. He didn't want the world to know the kind of person she is. I'm like, yo, I know everybody's going to rush to Gigi Jasmine's snap to see the kind of things she's doing there, because it's only Isabella we know, because Isabella made her own open, and she told us, this is my lifestyle. This, well, you see all these ones where you go feel say they do that, they do parcel. All these ones where you go feel say you go vouch for. That they go nah. So coming to Joanna, I think maybe coming out, all of these things that you come out, you check out the person, you be like, I don't think I want to be with this person. I don't think it's not my type, it's not my vibe, it's not my. So for him, he didn't really push through with Joanna. Okay, he didn't really push through with Joanna, but as well, he likes Joanna, and he also like, though he was debunking, talking to Sultana about marriage, about liking her, but he knows he just likes Salty, that they were just the three people he liked in the house. Guys, that situation really offed me. It really wanted to, it really made me, I wouldn't say emotional. I really wanted to cry for Gigi Jasmine. Why? Because I wouldn't want a situation where someone would, you know, like rubbish you on national TV, like make you feel small, like so condescending. And when it has to be, if it were lady, fine, it's cool, it's okay. And one thing I really noticed is that the guys actually kept it classy, even with their own crash out. I keep saying that you see all these guys, even when they have issue, they have a way of reconciling, just moving on, holding their bro very tight. But you see, when it comes to the ladies, they blow it out of proportion, they blow it out of context. And because they were asking Gigi Jasmine, well, how come you don't like Joanna? She said the last thing she would do is to beef a girl because of a guy. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You can, if you want to be with this person, fine. You can go be with this person. Not be the same. You understand, but trying to make it look like, oh, I don't like this person because, and according to the Victor say he's not there. He's not there. He's not just there. Like we're just having a conversation. Like we are cool, we are friends, but not like I'm feeling you like. You understand? But then they were trying to paint a picture like, oh, Gigi Jasmine didn't like Joanna. But she said she likes Joanna. But when Ebuka asked Joanna, Joanna said she didn't really feel it like that. Could it be all about victory? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Because if there was one person she was supposed to be beefing, it should be Sultana, because she's your person, she's a friend, she's the person you talk to about victory. So coming to hear that Victory say he likes her, he would like to marry her, you will feel so bad, guys. We are humans, let's tell ourselves the truth. You will feel bad. Even if you're a wife, you're married, and you see you're married with another person, of course you're going to feel so bad. Not to talk of someone you feel like is your friend, you talk to the person. But Sultana was like, no, please take me out, because she was trying to apologize to Sultana for being delusional, because it was all in her head. She felt like, okay, this was happening when it was not happening. So she was apologizing. Sultana was like, it's not necessary. Please just keep it to yourself. Let's keep the same energy. The guys are cool, but the ladies, Sultana said, let's keep the same energy. I guess they've not been talking, they've not been cool. So let's just keep that energy, please. Just stay on your lane. Let me stay on my lane. So that was that for Victory and Gigi Jasmine. Seriously, Victory is this type of guy that if you're dating Victory's type of guy, you really need to be very careful, because the guy is, if he's pissed, like if he's pissed, he doesn't care. He can. Oh my goodness, they were calling themselves names. You are stupid, you are stupid, you are. Well, nothing really happened between them, though. Nothing really happened between them, guys. I have to tell you guys, because we watched them on the show. It was like a 1 week thing. And you guys remember when Victory was raised by his grandma. Like, I think he was raised by his grandma. Yeah, because his mom was a single mom. He was raised by his grandma. And there was a time he started talking about his, I think that was when he stopped feeling Gigi Jasmine. So probably there was something about him that was in him that was like telling him, let me just explore more, let me just do this more. But Gigi did not read the energy. So I wouldn't even say it was a relationship as because nothing really much. It was just a 1 week stuff. Then I think after they left the house, according to him, they ended up in one room. Baby girl, no, you did not try. You did not try. And you guys, honestly, from the whole expression, from everything, you can tell that Gigi Jasmine still likes Victory. That's the gospel truth. I don't know. Prove me wrong in the chats. I think she still likes Victory. Because even when Victory was saying, I like Gigi Jasmine, she's beautiful, she's intelligent. You see the way she blushed before she was like, no, stop that. I think she really did like Victory, but she never expected that being her own person, being from the same place, it was gonna end up like that. And it hurts though. It hurts. It hurts though. But one thing I will tell housemates, When you come into the house, baby girl, take your time. I wonder why these people who come into the house and they are looking for love. Like, you guys don't have anything going on for you outside of the house. Even if you're not in, please, you can claim to be in one just for you, just like Dede. I'm not trying to say Dede claim to be in a relationship. You can just claim to be in a relationship. You can just claim like, oh, I have my man, just for you to be safe from all of this drama. Because coming into the house, you're meeting somebody, you guys are talking, before you know it, locked in, blah 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 blah. You've not really given the person enough time to process and tell themselves, I really like this person. I really like this person. And you guys, we've ended up talking about sheep. Like I said, we are going to change the name. It's not supposed to be Big Brother Nigeria. It's supposed to be Big Brother Love Island. Because everything is all about sheep, which which is not meant to be, which is not meant to be. I really feel pity for Gigi. I know she'll just be hiding behind her keypad now, typing and writing, because that guy literally messed her up. Yo, that guy literally, like, I think what really got him pissed was, man, is this the type of life you live? Like, you literally like anything, and you understand, like, you don't have taste, just go for anything. Oh no, I can't be with this kind of person. So at that point, he was just ready to F her up, since that was the kind of life she was living. But she denied it though. Who are we gonna ask? So moving on from there, guys, they went into the whole sultana. See, sometimes you see all these teasers, all these trailers we watch, guys, they can be very deceptive, because I've been roasting Jess and Jay, saying you knew I was in a relationship and you didn't stop. One might think, okay, this is it, because you didn't really get the full context. So this is just what happens. Somebody will say something you would not really understand. You really get the intent behind what was said. You didn't really get the full context. You're running with that narrative. A lot of us went with the narrative like, oh, Justin, why are you trying to make Sultana feel like she's the one chasing you? Why are you saying you knew I was in a relationship with this stuff? Well, guys, tonight I was able to get the full context. Now, coming to this whole thing, Ibuka had asked him, you came into the house, you told us you were in a relationship, or it seemed you liked Dede and you had one kind of something with Dede, and Joanna also Sultana. So how can you or how would you describe this whole situationship or whatever? So he said with Dede it was pure friendship, because he also talked about what he had outside, and she also had somebody outside. So for him, it was just pure friendship. But according to Dede said no, it was not pure friendship. It was you were coming as a friend, but probably if Dede had also given him the green light, maybe he would have pushed it. Because according to Dede said there are some conversations friends don't have. If you're my friend, there are some conversations I shouldn't be having with you. If you are like, we are keeping it on a friendship level, we're just friends, friends. There are some conversations friends have, and there are some you can't say you're my friend and we talk about deep things. Don't now. We're talking about deep things. We're having deep, very mature, very deep conversations. So according to Dede said she didn't see it in that light. But for Jason, I think he didn't push that. One thing I was able to deduce or depict from all of this is that Jason really respects Dede. Yeah, that's just it. Jason J respects Dede a lot. I don't know why, but I think he really respects Dede because he didn't really want to push further with the whole Dede. Even when Dede said he didn't want to do that. Okay, reason being that I think they settled, they are cordial, because the other time he was even saying Dede is the first card of the season. So I think for those of them who have had conversation outside the house since the show ended and have already patched things up, so they are not trying to go back there anymore. So they just leave it at that. Okay, that could be it. Yeah, that could be it. So, but for Joanna, guys, I jotted it down. This young man said Joanna is his dance partner. I told you guys, before this reunion, I came on live. I was telling you guys that Thursday pool party, Saturday night party, Jason will just be with Joanna. Dancing, dancing. Joanna loves dancing. She's the life of the party. They would dance from beginning of the party to the end of the party. After the party, Oga go go climb Sultana bed. She wanna they see how they think they waka. I'm so sorry for my non-Nigerian audience. Okay. So he said Joanna was his dance partner. Hmm? Joanna was his dance partner. So for him, it was nothing serious. It was just she's my dance partner. You know, every pool party, Saturday party, we dance. She loves dancing. I love dancing. I love the vibe. We just do that, and that was it. Then for Sultana, I think Sultana, I'm sorry to say, Sultana kind of shot herself on her leg with her own hands, because in all of this, just this guy, what's his name? Jason J is kind of like being justified. Like he's been vindicated, kind of, because according to Sultana, Sultana said he didn't say she likes to cheat. She said, because Ibuka was asking, okay, fine, you knew he was in a relationship and he told you he was in a relationship, but you didn't stop at that. Like you were still, she said that Justin could have stopped. That's her person. She likes making men crumble, or she likes, if she really likes you, she will go for you regardless. So it's less for you to say, I don't want to do this or I want to do that. Did you guys see all of that? Even when Ibuka, like, she didn't really have enough to say. She did, she had all her points were just, all the things she said were just baseless, because to me I felt like she didn't have enough to back up whatever it is she was saying. Because this, if it made Justin, he didn't talk again, because for him, I can't wait to see how people are reacting on the social space. In fact, I'm even waiting, guys, please double tap on your screen. I'm even waiting for people to come on space to talk about it, because babe, you're the one shooting yourself on the leg, because they are asking you, you knew, why did you go there? And it seems you're the one, and you're still saying you're not chasing him, and he said you were the one chasing him. Fine. And he said he would come to your bed, and when he wants to go, he'd be like, don't go, stay back, and all of that. And Uncle did not stop. Yeah, Uncle did not stop. He was actually enjoying it. And he said, yes, he know that in Biggie's house, you need your own person. And he's a man. You need your own person. But Joanna said there was a day Jason J came to his bed. Okay, now I think she came in and saw Jason J on her bed or besides her bed or something, and he was as hard as a rock. You understand? And Ibuka was asking how did you know? She was like, she's not a baby. She knows. And I think they've had that conversation with Jason, that I think she doesn't want. Like Victory said, he also had a conversation with Joanna. Joanna said she doesn't want anything in the house, even if there's going to be anything, is when they've left the house. Because you can't guarantee that whatever it is happening in Big Brother's house is real. Emotions are high, very, very high. So sometimes people do things, and emotions are very high, very, very high. But that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. I just felt like Jason J would have, I think he according to Joanna said, because Jason could not get Dede, like, it wasn't really easy for him getting Dede. So he felt like, okay, let me go for, people do it a lot. So she on her own part feels like Jason came to her because he wasn't really very lucky with Dede. But for Jason J, he said he just he just liked her as a person, and they were just dance partners. That's why sometimes, I'm sorry to say, sometimes people tend to, one thing I do tell people, growing up, I used to read a lot of books, okay, on the what do you call it, the power and purpose of men, power and purpose of women. I at least I read lots of books. That was my high school, even college, guys. I read lots of books, right? One thing I've come to understand, I don't know if you guys know Miles Monroe. You see, men don't feel. They think men don't feel. So that is where the women get it all wrong. Yes, that's where the women get it all wrong. Yeah. For women, they feel their emotions are always very high, very, 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 very high. And we could see this whole thing play out with Gigi Jasmine and Victory because they had a conversation, they've already gotten locked in, they've already started doing stuff. Gigi Jasmine is already carried away, like she's in love. But for Victory, Victory is not there yet. Victory is not there yet. He's still trying to, like, So that is just it. Sometimes it takes a lot for a man. Men don't fall in love. Oh. Men don't fall in love like that, like the way women see, because we've seen season past season. We saw it with Emmanuel and Rico Rose. That when they came out of the house, Rico Rose was doing what. Emmanuel is now married to somebody he met in the UK or in America. Emmanuel got married last month with a random person that he met in. So sometimes I think the problem with us is that we find it very hard to understand our own um built as women and to understand these guys too. So maybe because a guy laid on your bed one night, you guys did stuff and all. Doesn't even mean he's there, oh, seriously. But because women are not really thinkers, because we feel, yeah, they are very emotional. Their own tend to go. So once that happens, it's like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. It will take this young man a lot of time to convince himself that I really like this person though. I love the vibe, I love the energy, I love the presence, I love to be around this person. It takes some time. But for women, just that day one, you see that one day, so that's the problem we are having with all of these people. For Justin, he's just seeing Joanna like, oh, this babe now my dance partner, every night party, we dance, we rock. So maybe after dancing, giving her all of that attention, maybe Joanna would also want them to like go into the house, spend that whole night. But for him, I don't say to you. Because the way they were talking, guys, I'm like, if you don't, if you guys don't take lessons, if all these housemates that are going to come next month don't take lessons from these people, and that would tell you that, you see, men, they do their things, they know what they do, they are always together. Like, for everything happening now, you see, Ruboy is on the picture, Damboski is on the picture. It was through Damboski that this guy was able to reach Gigi Jasmine. That's Victory. So they always talk to themselves. Now let's look at one situation when Ebuka was asking Jason, how come you are not cool with Kola, but you're cool with Koyin? You liked Dede, Koyin like Dede, Kola like Dede, but you always had issue every time you see Kola with Dede. You didn't like that. It was like you felt jealous when you see each time you see Kola with Dede, but you became friends with Koyin, knowing that both of you love the same girl or like the same girl. I don't know. Now, guys, in fact, there is a lot. Tomorrow, I'm going to drop updates tomorrow. Like, I'm going to be dealing with this individually. Do you know that Sultana told us tonight that when she came into the house, she just liked one person? Guys, guess who she said she liked? Coin. Guess who Sultana said she liked? Coin. This was the same Sultana that had her moment with Koyin, and after that moment, both of them acted like enemies. They didn't talk to each other. They didn't speak about it. Even when the housemates had that kind of, I think they had a gathering where they were talking about some things. Sultana didn't want to talk about it. Super deep down, Sultana liked Koyin, because she was saying she was going to tattoo Koyin. You remember the night both of them were having conversation. She said she was going to tattoo Coin's name on her palm, or where Coin said he was going to tattoo. But these people acted like enemies in the house. And Sultana, we were all seeing like, oh, Sultana was with Jason. But meanwhile, who she really liked when she came into the house was Coin. This Piggy's house is something else, like a lot of revelations. So you liked Coin, you had your eyes on Coin all this time. But according to her, she said she didn't know if the house was the best. She's older than Coin. So I remember then people were like, la, 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 la. Coin is this, hi Jerry, hi sweetheart. Coin is this, Coin is that. Then at the end of the day, But you guys remember that one night that it happened? In fact, it broke the internet. That KIWS broke the internet. People were like, this is the ship we want. Oh, coin is a bad boy. Coin is this, coin is that. Oh, look at the way coin handled Sultana, blah, 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 blah. Guys, after that, did you know that the following morning, Sultana didn't talk to coin? Sultana didn't talk to coin. Koyin went back, became friends with his dede. Sultana started doing his thing with Jason J. Only for Sultana to come and tell us today that when she came into the house, she only liked one person. Who was the person? Koyin. Yeah, Cortana shippers. Oh, I can't wait to go to social space because Cortana shippers are up. Yeah. Cortana shippers. I know there will be babasing. Oh my goodness. It's late tomorrow, guys. Cortana shippers. Yo. So Sultana liked Koyin. Sultana liked Koyin in the house. And you guys remember that night, and we are like, yo, this boy is he's a spoiled boy. And before you knew what was happening, enmity. These people did not talk again. There was no traces. Not until last week when we saw them together, and people are like, so these people are back together. The ship we are looking for in the house. Koyin went to pick Sultana from the airport. Sultana posting Koyin on her snap. We don't know. Anyway, reunion is still on. I believe by tomorrow they're going to post the teaser for tomorrow because we need to find out what was happening between Koyin and Sultana, how both of them acted like they were enemies in the house when we saw that these people had something and that thing they had looked so genuine and they didn't talk again. They acted like enemies. They acted like, oh, we are not friends. Yo, guys, that is why, do you know, sometimes do you know what she said? She said she liked Koyin. Koyin was the person she wanted. But because she didn't know if the house was a safe place for her to. I remember she was telling somebody that is like, Koyin is young. But I don't know. She was telling somebody how she didn't want to push through until they leave the house because she didn't want to push a certain narrative. So she said Jessin was, oh God, who can help me in the comments what she said? She said Jessin was the available person. Thank you for the thumbs up you had. So Jessin J was the available person. That is why sometimes you see this thing called love relation. I do tell people, you need the experience. Do you know sometimes a lady may be with you not because she really wants to be with you, but because you're the person that is available. Like you're the person that she has around that time. And same way with a guy might just want to be with you, not because he really want to be with you, but because at that moment it's just like so all this time that Sultana was with Jessin J doing all of those stuff, the person she was actually feeling was Bakari, was Koyin. And we actually love their vibe. And Koyin is very matured. You guys saw the way he just spoke and he didn't say anything again. He's a man of few words. He doesn't talk much. We know that. And yeah, but guys, this one really off me. A lot of things. Did you guys see Dede's face when Sultana said that the only person she liked in the house was Koyin? Even Isabella. Ha! Jesus, have mercy. This house is messy. God. So let's continue though. But in all of those things, Justin J was trying to justify and vindicate himself, which I could tell you guys that he did. He literally vindicated himself because when Sultana was asked, she didn't have enough proof, not proof now, enough things to back up what she did because it seemed you knew this guy was in a relationship and you were there, and you're saying is all you're saying is that he was supposed to have stopped, he was supposed to, that's who you were, you just okay. Ibuka was like, you didn't even care about the relationship outside. She said she comes first, and I know they are going to drag her though, but we are here for it. I know they are going to drag her. We are here for it. Okay. So after that, we went to the whole kola dede. Guys, was it today's reunion? Let me see. Was speaking here about like there is no money to win. Okay, no, they just put that trailer, that teaser. They used it for the adverts. No, imisi's own is not today. Today is Gigi Jasmine with Victory. Oh my God, you actually missed. Oh God, you missed it. You missed it. It was very chaotic. You missed it. Gigi Jasmine with Victory. Then we had Jason J, Sultana, Joanna, then Kola, Dede, and a little sprinkle of coin. In the picture. Okay, so anyway, I just love the fact that because Ibuka asked Jason J how is his relationship. He said they are cool, they are good. I just hope they are good because if I'm Jason J's girl, I know that you don't really leave a guy because he cheated, but then trying not to take accountability, trying not to hold yourself accountable for what you did. You're welcome, sweetheart. Is a no for me. Is a red flag. Is a red flag for me. Okay, because the show that I watched, I could tell you guys that Justin J really liked Dede. And if you say someone is just your friend, you're not going to feel jealous if you see other people around. You're not going to feel jealous. The only person who wasn't really feeling jealous was Koyin, because for Koyin was just seeing Dede as a friend, as a bestie, as a sister, as whatever, as my guy. Ebuka asked him that he would always say, yeah, the reunion don't finish since 11 p.m. or Ebuka would Koyin would always say Dede na my guy, Dede is my person. We all know deep down Dede had his Koyin had his eye. I'm not going to say, but I could still tell you Koyin likes Sultana. He said it too. Yes, he said it, he likes Sultana. But because Sultana didn't really give him that green light, so probably that was why you could tell when somebody is just saying this person is just my dog, this is just my guy, my guy, is not. So Ikoyi was the only person who never felt jealous, even if Dede likes let her stay with Kola for the whole day. Um Please, did Imisi say that? Yeah, so Imisi spoke, she was speaking in Yoruba. She was saying some things in Yoruba, but today is not Imisi's episode. The only edit, I think, is like it popped up just like an ad. They only advertised it where she was saying, I don't know who she was referring to. One thing I will tell you guys, don't really hold on to teaser, because all these teasers, this person will talk, you wouldn't really know. If not that I watched tonight's episode, I was almost roasting Jason J, saying, why would Jason say, I was in a relationship and you didn't stop? So it's better when you watch the full episode so you get the full context. If not, you're just going to run with that narrative. She was saying something in Yoruba. I don't know what she said in Yoruba, but like she wanted to fight someone. She was like, you know, you guys know Imisi now. She wanted to fight someone. So, but I don't know who it was that she wanted to fight. So I guess maybe by tomorrow they are going to show theirs. But tonight was just for Gigi Jasmine victory, Joanna Sultana situation, Justin J, Joanna Dede Sultana situation, then Kola Dede coin situation. So guys, coming to Dede and Kola, sometimes when you guys see something on the social space, do not doubt it. Something made its way to the social media. That was 2-3 weeks ago. They said at Beauty's birthday party, they had a conversation at the washroom. Yeah, they showed today. They did not show Imisi's own today. They only showed it as an ad. Imisi's own is not today. It was only that teaser, that trailer. They just showed it like an advert. The one they showed today is what I'm talking about here on my live. Okay. So oh, you guys, I've forgotten what I'm saying. Someone should call me back. Okay. Yeah. So it made its way to the social space, and they were telling us that I saw it. People came on space. They were saying they actually called Dede, that Dede was begging in the bedroom. Now, Dede said she had a conversation with Kola at You're Welcome, Jerry. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up at one of the birthday parties. That what she doesn't like is when Kola is behind camera, he's saying a different thing. When he's in front of camera, he's calling Dede that person, because he said that person in the picture. Ibuka was like, that person in the picture, who is that person in the picture? That was when he said, oh, Dede, and Dede was like, I don't understand. Behind, you were acting like a different person. You even invited me to your house, but he debunked it. He said he never invited Dede to his house. Guys, I don't know, but that was what Dede said. Like, behind, but when camera is on, you're calling me that person, media around, you're calling me that person. Now, what actually happened was, according to Kola, he said he's a. No, I didn't say they did not apologize. Last 2 weeks, it was all over the social space. People even came on space. They were saying that Dede was apologizing. In fact, they even generated one image, AI image, where Dede was kneeling down, begging. You see, AI will be the end, will not be the end of us. They generated an image where Dede was kneeling down, begging Kola. And people were like, oh, Dede is begging. They were calling her all sorts of names. Her fans were just defending. But today, Dede said that they've been talking, even at they've been meeting themselves at parties. They met at one of the parties, one event like that. So they were talking. Um, Okay, now listen to what Dede said now. Dede said they went to the bathroom area to talk, party now. So they needed a secluded place where they can talk, away from the noise, distraction, camera. You guys know they are public figures. Would I call them in quote celebrities? Once you're there, somebody will just snap you, capture you, make its way to the social media. So they had to go to a place that is hidden so they can have a conversation. But whatever it was they talked about, I don't know. But I think for Dede, it's like, you try to reach out to me, we try to talk behind, but when you come to where people are, you act like, which is not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. But according to Kola said, he's a one-man person. Okay, he's a one-man mopol or something. That when he likes someone, he likes someone. Truth be told, when Kola came on the show, Kola told Bright Morgan in the kitchen that he likes Dede. You guys remember Doris was all over Kola. Kola said he doesn't like them big. He doesn't like massive, big boobs, big ass. No, he doesn't like those. That he just likes moderates. There was a word he used. He said portable, what he can easily carry up, do all of those stuff. So Dede was his type. Like he likes that type. Dede was his type. Okay. He had his eyes on Dede. He likes Dede. I remember Bright Morgan. Dede the first day, Dede was acting like hard to get. She didn't want to hug people. I think Bright Morgan, it really bruised his ego. He was like, can you imagine as me fine people like this? I won't hug you. But then when Bright Morgan even encouraged him, okay, fine. But Jason had already found his way. He was the first friend they had in the house, and they were cool. We always see them in the garden, seated in there's one place like that, if you guys can remember, and in that tricycle, they are always together talking. And it was like both of them came on the same ground. Like Dede said she has a relationship, she has a man. Jason just said he has someone. So both of them now, like, I have a girl, you have a babe, I have a guy, you have a babe. So let's just be cool. At least both of us, we know we're in a relationship. But according to Dede, the conversation they were having wasn't really gearing towards I just want to be your friend. It was like Justin wanted more. I don't know. But he debunked it, but Justin wanted more. So, Kola looking at see the babe when I like now, I can't they with person, So you guys remember that every market day, Kola was talking about Dede. All Cola's conversation in the house was Dede, every blessed day. Once you sit down to chat with Kola, now Dede matter. Oh, Dede this, how he likes the girl, how she's with Justin, how. Before you know it, Koyin came into the picture. Koyin and Dede started doing bestie, friends, evil twins, blah, 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 blah. But we knew that if, when it comes to whom Koyin really liked, it was Sultana. But for him, they are like friends. Right? It's two different things. This person is my bestie. Then I have feelings. You can have a friend without having feelings for them. Normal. Of course, you're not even supposed to have feelings for your friends. They're just your friends. You don't see yourself there. Yeah. So I guess they should be cool because the ad we saw, the adverts we saw, they've not talked about theirs. Yeah, they've not talked about theirs. I guess maybe tomorrow or next, but I think they should be cool. But narratives we are running. That's why I don't doubt anything I see on social media. It's just like when they say this lover puts out, or this woman, what's her name? I don't know if it's a man or a woman. This other one, Kitty Juice. When you see anything from Kitty Juice or Gist Lover, just keep calm. In some years to come, the receipts is going to show. The receipts will definitely show. Dede and Kola and Koyin should be cool, but sources had it before that. Guys, it's not something I want to talk here. I want to stay here, please, because it was alleged. It's an alleged statement, but I feel they are cool because I saw their adverts. They played their adverts together. Both of them are brand ambassadors or influencers for Guinness. So definitely they are working together. So they don't have option. They are cool. They are cool, but I know they are not there. But I think it's either Sultana had made her feelings known to Koyin. I won't even say she has made her feelings known to Koyin because they've already KIWS, they've already lip locked, and that night was crazy. You guys saw it. People really said that was what they wanted. So even if they come jam themselves, it's not like it's new. Because at the AMVCA this year, we saw a clip of Koyin and Sultana doing some stuff, lovey-dovey. And just on Saturday, Sultana posted something on her snap, and that was Koyin. They said Koyin went to pick her from the airport, and it was for the DSTV gig. So invariably, it's either they've come together. I don't know, but there is a lot to unpack in this reunion. There's a lot to unpack in this from this reunion, guys. Okay, so according to Kola, I think Ebuka asked Bright Morgan, and Bright Morgan said, "Babe, we like go stress you." That he told Kola countless times, "Leave this girl. If she's not giving you the same energy, like dead the matter, just leave it." But then it seems like Kola was like he knew what he wanted, and he was going for it. But say you get how guy go chase you, you get how guy go chase you rich, man. He go chase you like they play how to get it will come to a point, the guy will exceed all limits. Send you. Send your papa. Say, like, you'll be the one that will be asking, this guy used to chase me. This guy used to be. I think that's the point they are in now. I think Kola has really and there was something he said. It was a little bit condescending. He was like, he knows the kind of people, we know he's from a very rich home. He knows the kind of people he want to have in his circle. He knows, da, 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 da. Yeah, fine. Dede on the show looked like that girl, but that she's from an average family doesn't mean she won't get there. I don't really judge people based off of or based on where they come from. Someone can come from a poor home and you're trying to change the narrative for yourself. You're trying to change the narrative. All the celebrities, it's not all of them they were born with silver spoon. Even the ones who were born, like I do tell somebody that, do you know why I like Obio so much? Obio hustles like he's not from a wealthy home. We have some of them who built from scratch, from no level. Today they are somebody. So that statement he made, I didn't really. Or do you think maybe imisi her color and her mother friendships? But do you think maybe imisi her color? Yeah, imisi and color are friends though. They are cool. They are really very cool because he said because of the way Dede was acting, so he needed to like just move on, and thankfully he found his own people. That he became friends with Imisi. Okay. See, let me tell you, boy. In fact, oh my goodness. Guys, sometimes some people spoil the show for themselves. I think Dede was just because she had something outside, she wanted to play it safe and she didn't want to make it obvious. You can be in a relationship and you know that relationship is not going anywhere. Unlike Bright Morgan has already left his relationship before he came into the house. He was already done with that lady because even while he was in the house, the lady was just insulting him, doing all of doing that. So, it gets to a point where he tells himself, I just didn't move on, I beg. If I come into this house, see babe, when I like I don't move on. And that was what he did. He came into the house, he saw that he liked me. They both of them started. I know sometimes they'll be like, okay, we should stop. But they know they stop. They need to not let them stop. Okay, we are going to stop. We are going tomorrow. They say they will stop. Tomorrow, the media will be like, I think we are doing too much. We are pushing too much. We are doing this. But we felt that after the show, it was going to end. But see them, it's almost like 1 year now, and they are still cool. They are together. I mean, Mide and Bright. So you could tell that Bright was already done. And when Bright was in the house, this lady did a lot. I mean, his ex was doing a lot, insulting him, sending a lot of things. Like people were dragging Bright Morgan. They said there was something he did. So I guess all of that, Bright was like, ah no, please, I think I'm cool with me there. Let me just stay with me there. Okay. So, but for Dede didn't want much on the show. Even if there's going to be anything after the show, let me see how far my relationship takes me. I think that was why she was just being. But Ebuka was asking her, how come you were playing these three guys? You were acting like you don't need them, but when they don't come around you, you start asking, this person has not talked to me. This person has not talked to me. This person has not talked to me. And to me, I feel all of them, they really liked Kola because of the aesthetics. Fine. He's a wealthy guy, he's from a rich home, he's well traveled. So probably that's his type. That's her type. She liked him because of his aesthetics. And she also wanted Koyin around. No, no, she likes Kola. No. See, babe, I watched the show. Dede does not see. You see Dede and Koyin, they are just besties. Oh. They're just besties. And now that they're working, they're just friends. It's not there. It's not there. I'm telling you, it's not there. It's not there. Dede and Koyin is not. People can be friends forever, for life. Like, you can have a friend, like, you feel like, this is my friend. Anything happening around your relationship, around them, that's the first person you call. I don't know if you guys watched a wedding where one guy was, they say he's his bestie. People were like, oh, if I'm the groom, I'm not going to allow my wife have this kind of bestie. There are people who have friends, like when I mean friends, very close, but nothing is there. Both of them know that no feelings for each other. It should just be like when you're with your sibling. Imagine like your brother coming to, there's a way your brother will hold you. You do it, come on, move your hand. You understand? Yeah, that kind of thing. There's a way your own person will hold you, or let's say as a lady, there's a way another lady will hold you that will be so irritating. That's if you're not in that other category of the lele, you understand? Be like, come on, leave me, because you feel like this is not right. There are friends who are like that. There are friends who are like that. Like that your friend can't even say, we did this one start. Come on, leave me, Joe. People are like that. So that's the. I don't know. For me though, for me, she's not like. Anyway, for me, I felt she liked Kola, but the house was not the right place for her to show all of that. Yeah, the house was not the right place for her to show all of that. Okay, well, looking at Kola, I just see a guy who has tried and tried and has told himself, man, I don't think I want to push through with this. How can one babe make me go through this? I know coming out now, he's really feeling very disgusted by her. So imagine seeing the person in the picture. I thought they've reconciled though, but I never knew they've not reconciled. So that was it for tonight's reunion, guys. That was it for tonight's reunion. It was a bit cool and it was a bit chaotic and it was a bit entertaining. In fact, Victory and Gigi Jasmine really made it entertaining for me. Victory was just unapologetic, like, but why did Kola always talk about coin? See, let me tell you, Kola genuinely likes Dede. He said it in the house that it's not a strategy. He was looking beyond the house. He's looking at somebody I can say, okay, this is my babe. Maybe like after the house. So when, this person you like would spend time with Koyin. She can spend hours with Koyin, gisting. They are not saying anything. They are not talking. They are not. They will just be gisting, saying just random things. But they can spend hours. Then Jessie will come, stay with Dede. They will still be talking random things. If you see Dede and Koyin, you might think they are really talking about real, very deep things. No, they are just, this one will talk here, this one will come up, this one will go down. So you Kola, seeing somebody you feel like you like, and you know that you genuinely like the person, you have really good plans. Seeing this person spend quality time with the others, and for you, she wouldn't want to spend time with you. You guys saw the way Dede was treating Kola. So that was why Kola didn't really like Koyin, because for him, J is in a relationship. So Koyin is like the only single one. So maybe Naim be the person we go. You understand? If you'd ask me, guys, one person I know Koyin liked in the house was Sultana. But because Sultana also liked Koyin, but she was hiding it, she didn't want to push through with it in the house, even after they had their moments once. And she acted like total stranger to him. She acted like she don't know him. She has never spoken to him. Omo, Sultana can pretend though, guys. You know. But I really want them to talk about Koyin and Isabella, because I felt very disgusted. I felt very like it was scenes I didn't watch. All the time they were showing that they are shenanigans. I never watched it because to me I felt very irritated. I never expected Koyin to delve into Bella. I God. I felt bad. Guys, if you were following me then, I was always talking about it. I never wanted Koyin with Isabella for any reason. How Isabella managed put Koyin, like, I don't know. I didn't like that because Isabella already had her thing in the house with Kaikumi. So how come Kaikumi got evicted and you were just switching from one person? Before you know it, you feel like, oh, I don't catch this one, make I just hold on. So I can't wait for them to talk about. I think after the show, when they came out of the house, Queen say no, I no fit to, because this one na only fans, oh, na only fans level that babe dey. So sometimes taking your time to say yes to a guy, I think is worth it. Taking your time to do some certain things too. Don't be too easy. Don't be too cheap. Sometimes, yeah, don't be too easy. Don't do that. But Kola knew Koyin and Dede her besties, right? Why did he not tell Kola that he likes Dede? So that maybe the thing's supposed to be easy for them. Always talking about Koyin. But Kola knew Koyin and Dede, right? But why did he not tell? I don't think Koyin likes Dede like that. Dede is just Koyin's friend. They are just doing Gen Z besties. But when it comes to real feelings, like, you understand what I mean? I don't think Dede is his spec. You can be with somebody that is not your spec. It does happen. People end up marrying somebody who is not their spec. You can be with someone, doesn't mean the person is your spec. That's just what I'm saying. See, this show, I mean, he's supposed to tell Koyi that he likes Dede. Why would he do that? No. Why would he do that? For what? Are they dating? They are not. Why would he tell? No. No. Why would he do that? No, now. Why he wouldn't do that? He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. But the only thing is, people who feel like when you come to Big Brother's house is a platform that can make you or mar you. People have grown because of Biggie's house. People are well known today because of Biggie's house. People have made it because of Biggie's house. People like Toby, Bishola, Miracle, Messieke, Tacha, Erica. Like, Biggie house is a place that really, I mean, it was okay. Biggie's house is a place where you come to showcase your talent. So if you utilize the opportunity well, you are made. But if you come to Biggie's house, you feel like, because you know that viewers like relationship, and that is why all of their conversation today now, I like you, I don't like you, I deal with you. It's supposed to be Love Island Nigeria, no longer Big Brother. It's quite understandable. You cannot put 15 guys and 15 female. You expect them not to like themselves, just like Victory said. And Jason J. They are in the house. You need your own person. That house is crazy. Definitely Thursday night. If you don't want to come to Biggie's house, stay in your house. Because definitely Thursday night you're going to go to pool. Unless you tell yourself, I'm not going to take alcohol. Even if you don't take alcohol, plenty things through your eye. So you need your own person that you say, oh, this is my own person. But I think the best thing for you guys to do is to have a conversation. Say, let's just be here. It's for the house, so nothing serious, so nothing. We are just, But they don't do that. They tend to read so much into it, and when the ship capsized, they will now come and start crying up and down. Well, it is what it is. I believe they'll all be fine. Yeah, they'll all be okay. But I don't know. I really want I think Victory need to apologize to Gigi Jasmine. Yeah. Victory needs to apologize because you really hurt her feelings so much. Yeah. You really hurt her feelings so. She needs to don't fall out. He really hurt her feelings so much. You need to apologize and move on. Just move past it. Yeah, just move on. Okay, guys, that was all that happened at the reunion tonight. I'll drop updates tomorrow. Okay, I'll drop updates tomorrow and we'll talk about it. So anytime you come across this, forget that it's a blank live. Please don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comment section. Blessing, thank you so much for making it very beautiful for me. Thank you for everyone that joined. I really appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in my next one tomorrow. Bye.